Okay, we're working now. For some reason my camera has decided that it's not wanting to work properly today. So if there's any problems with the recording, please don't let me know. It'll be fine. I will try and fix it when I edit things. But look, so I've got another video for you today. Something which I've been using for a while. I put it in a previous vlog, I think, and I just wanted to go back over it and tell you what my thoughts were initially. Yeah, this will be a full review to a degree, but there may be things to add later on down the line, but who knows. So what I wanted to show you was, and for goodness sake, look, just leave me alone. If you're not a fan of clones, you're not a fan of clones. It's fine. I have plenty of authentic devices. I have plenty of authentics. Sometimes I just like to try a clone. And this is one of those times. So it's the Goon. It's the Goon RDA from 528 Custom Vapes. It comes in this nice little baggie. It is indeed a clone. Just a disclaimer. So any comments, just bear that in mind. And I just want to talk about it really because it's been an incredibly popular RDA around the sort of the vaping circuit. I have used it off and on for a little while now, and it's a funny old device. It just is. It's perfectly nice, but there's bits that I want to change about it. There's bits that I would, which I get on with, the bits that I don't. But look, let's have a little vape, and then we'll go down and have a look close up. So here is the little baggie that your Goon Clone will come in. This was about £10, so not necessarily the most expensive clone in the world, but yeah, they do like to clone the packaging as well. So nice little leather velvet-esque baggie with some potentially questionable coils in there, a blue screwdriver, some O-rings, and some extra screws. Good, which will never be used. Excellent. So that can go aside. And then here's the atomizer itself. So this is the Goon Clone. So it is a 24mm around device. Let me just check that focus. There we go. 24mm around RDA. This is in black with this sort of brass finish on the bottom. Goon by 528 Customs. It has a nice protruding 510 pin, protruding enough I think for a hybrid, and then it has airflow holes on each side, so 3 airflow holes to each side. It has the logo on there and nothing else there, and then it has at the top, it has that engraving as well, very deep engraving. It has this sort of questionable drip tip which came with it. I would like to change that for a slightly different drip tip. I think it would look nice with something more customized. I would like something more like that on the top of it, I think, but I will see what I can get for it. So this piece comes out as per, and then the barrel section comes out, and that is where your airflow control ring is. Good. So 3, you can close that off, and then you have the barrel section itself with the deck. And the deck is what we're all here for really, I suppose. The barrel is just a very simple ring, and then what you do is to control your airflow, you slot this up so it lines up with each of the holes, and then you just spin this to change it. I've been having it about 2 open on each side, and that's the airflow that I'm enjoying. Then you have the deck. Now it's quite a shallow deck. It's the biggest looking deck that I've had. When you compare it with something like the recoil, obviously the deck is much smaller. It's a smaller in diameter, whereas this, the barrel is much thinner, so you can afford to have a wider deck. So it's actually incredibly easy to wick. You have these two posts. One is the positive, so you've got your positive and your negative, and they're all sort of squared off. I've got a dual fuse Clapton in there, which again is not focusing very well. I do apologise. There we go, that's better. And you have these Phillips head screwdrivers, which have these clamps, which are interesting to build with. I found you sort of turn it upside down and then you slide them in and then you screw them down. It's all a little bit peculiar in terms of the way that you do it, but it works. It's fine. Really, I suppose the key is that you can fit pretty much whatever you want in here because you've got no post holes. You've just got massive slots. But yeah, there you go. That's what the deck looks like. 2 O-rings. Snaps on very well. And there you have your complete atomizer. Yeah, good, lovely. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to wick this quickly, and then we're going to have a bit more of a vape and have a bit of a talk about it. So let me put it on here. So I have it on. Now, are you going to be able to see this? That is the question. Yes, you are. Okay, so I'm going to use some cotton bacon. That looked awful. I do apologise. There is one little bit there. And I'll speed this up so I'll stop talking. So hopefully that came out alright. That was the Goon from 528 Customs clone. I've got it on a dual parallel unregulated box mod, and the build in there is about 1.5, 0.15. And it's given a really nice vape. It is a really nice vape. It's airy. It's nicely restricted with 2 holes open. Not the quietest atomizer in the world, but nice flavour. Nice flavour. I'm vaping some Angel Kiss in here, and yeah, I'm pleased. I think I'm pleased enough to want to buy the authentic, and as and when I do that, I will do a side-by-side comparison, so an authentic versus clone for you, so you can just see the difference. I think it looks a little bit geeky. The drip tip is a bit rubbish. I think it should be a shorter, wider, stubbier sort of drip tip. Unfortunately, it is not, and it just makes it look a little bit, I don't know, a bit rubbish. I've tried some other drip tips on it, and in fact, let's see, no, I've tried some other drip tips on it, and because it's quite a hot build, you need a little bit of cooling Delrin at the top. I tried this metal drip tip on the top, and it just gets too hot. But yeah, so that's the Goon, the cloned Goon. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again for the next one.